So they came into my work today at Shmeny Shmrig, fired me. Then, after they gave me that little heavy dose of fun, they went to my mom's work, because she works at Shmeny Shmrig too, and they fired her. I just thought, like, it could be so much worse. Yeah, I lost my job at Shmeny Shmrig, but I'll go on unemployment, you know? I'll find a job. You know, it could be worse. Remember, everything happens for a reason. Me, my whole family, and all those other people got fired for a reason.
I think there should be a video done on how Shane Dawson has been relevant for over a decade and is now doing better than ever. I think it'd be interesting because Shane has masterfully navigated YouTube trends and changed his content through the years. Welcome to Psych IRL. My name is Donna, and today we're going to be talking about why I think Shane Dawson is one of the greatest YouTubers of all time. I don't think people give Shane Dawson the credit he deserves. If someone knew nothing about YouTube and his job was to categorize channels together based on similarness, Shane Dawson may be placed with Jake Paul because they're both loud, or perhaps he's more like Joey Garcefa. But taking a look at his channels carefully, I found that he doesn't really fit into a category. You have your more sophisticated channels targeted for older people and film nerds, your loud channels targeted for kids, your PG channels who are advertiser friendly, also for kids, the channels that talk about everything wrong with the other channels, and then other genres like DIY, music covers, etc. An outsider's first instinct is to categorize Shane Dawson's videos as just for kids, and people discredit him this way. It's as if they're saying his content isn't sophisticated enough for adults. The problem is, people have been saying that for over a decade. Either people stop being his viewer when they turn 18, or his channel isn't just for kids. As you know, Shane Dawson has been on YouTube for a very long time. Unlike most people who has been on as long as him, he has stayed there and actually stayed relevant. In the early days of his channel, his videos were similar to that of Saturday Night Live, if SNL had one camera and one actor. His sketches and parodies made fun of current events and popular YouTubers. Shane's humor is also very dark. It's kind of difficult seeing why this would be for kids.
Hey, Tokyo Motel. How about you put the knife down or I'll make you masturbate to an episode of Wizards of Waverly Place?
The content may attract a younger audience, but it really isn't for them. A lot of channels, including Shane Dawson, in the early days of YouTube grew fast. Some of YouTube's early adopters even created a collaborative channel called The Station, hoping that it would propel them more. Alright, so I actually came up here to film the video, and I'm also taking Instagram photos. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram. I'm kind of desperate. As you know, Shane Dawson is an early adopter, but remember in that clip with The Station, he has been, along with Philly D, one of the people that have been lasting a long time. You can say the early adopters of YouTube were quite lucky. In 2006, Google acquired YouTube and integrated it into their search engine, making it easier to grow back then compared to now. Google was a heavily used search engine in 2006, but now instead of being led to a text version of how to do something, you could also be led to a video version. This integration on the platform grew early adopters tremendously. To incentivize YouTubers to keep creating on the platform, Google decided to give creators a portion of the ad revenue it received from advertisers. Creators could now make money. Many saw this opportunity, and it brought the second wave of YouTubers onto the platform. This new generation of YouTubers brought competition. Early adopters who once dominated the site in terms of views could no longer get the same amount of views. As a result, many of the biggest YouTube stars were eaten alive by the new competition. Shane Dawson still being able to come out on top says a lot about the content he makes. Despite the criticism of his content being so-called not quality and for children, his numbers speak for themselves. These kids, I'm pretty sure they were part of the Low Gang. They kept asking me if I was a vlogger. Kind of annoying, but I'm not a vlogger. He has been through a lot. He has been through losing a lot of friends, he has been through controversy, and he has been through content switches. Remember what I said in my previous video about why some YouTubers lose their audience. He has gone through almost all of that, and he has still lasted on the platform for this long. These are things almost every YouTuber goes through. Changing your content, controversy, it's almost like a life cycle. and the life cycle of the second generation of YouTubers seems quite predictable. Though a lot of them bring something new to the table, such as the Nerd Writer with video essays, Casey Neistat with a cinematic vlogging style, many have become successful because they've done exactly what the early adopters have done.
It's me, Fred. I'm all tied up, and I don't know where I am. Maybe my mom tied me up. Last time my mom tied me up, it was because she wanted some alone time. Mommy time.
Hey, it's not Fred. So guess what, guys? Fred is dead. My name's Fred. I'm a 6-year-old boy who hasn't hit puberty and my balls haven't dropped yet.
Shane Dawson's style of video was a template many modeled their content off of. This worked for Shane Dawson before, and it worked for some of the second generation as well. But there are problems with basing your content off of someone else's. The first is, Shane Dawson will always be a better Shane Dawson than you. The second is, it's not sustainable. Being someone else requires a lot of effort. When I said the life cycle of the second generation of YouTubers seems predictable, I meant it. I see many of these honest videos pop up. Now, I'm not trying to downplay their situation, but a lot of these videos always discuss how the YouTuber is no longer happy with the kind of content they make. And this video often involves the creator discussing a change of content. Fans are often supportive in the comments, but people are human and they'll watch whatever they want to watch. Change often drives a lot of your viewers away, but Shane has gone through this life cycle himself, and he has changed his content.
Despite Shane Dawson drastically changing his content, just check out his stuff from early 2006, 2007, he has still made it on the platform once again.
Shane went from sketch comedy to vlog/documentary styled video, but Shane kept his personality consistent. YouTubers who have copied his style, comedy, edgy jokes, and are going through the YouTuber life cycle are now in a predicament. In the YouTuber life cycle, trends come and go. Challenges were a big part of YouTube around 2015, causing a lot of second generation YouTubers to grow in popularity. As the trend died, so did many other channels. I'm in no way saying that Shane Dawson invented the loud vlogger style talking head video, but he was one of the templates most second generation YouTubers took example of. So, as this trend died, it was time for creators to adapt and change their content. Currently, less cuts, longer vlog-styled content is what's trending. It's what the algorithm favors. YouTubers who are used to short formatting, jump cuts between every breath, are having a hard time transitioning. Vlogs require the creator to be themselves. Since Shane was already this high-energy personality, he transitioned into the vlogs no problem. When other creators started their vlogs, viewers were finding out some creators didn't have the high-energy personality that they usually had. It seemed like there was a whole personality switch, and now a lot of these second generation YouTubers are losing views.
They're both the worst and the best things in the world. Supersize Me, Fed Up, That Sugar Film, and Cowspiracy. Those were 4 of the films I remember watching very close together. It was one of those things where I watched one and then I was like, oh my god, everything I've known is wrong.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Connor. And I got a fisheye lens. It's super cool. And I'm in my living room. And in my house. So many new things.
He has also gone through controversy. Despite this, people see his human side and have actually forgiven him. But overall, Shane Dawson just shows his genuine personality, and I think this is a lot of the reason why I think he's been so successful on YouTube, is because he's a human being. He's not a YouTuber.
Being human is what I think separates Shane Dawson from the rest of YouTubers. YouTubers on this platform essentially seem the same. Everyone drinks their green juice, everyone works out, they all travel to some foreign country, and occasionally they put out the I'm sad today video. It's all so broad and unspecific. Shane Dawson's story is probably one of the only ones I know. As a kid, Shane was overweight, but he had dreams of being an actor. He used that as motivation to lose weight. He got a job at Jenny Craig, but was fired when they found he made a video of himself and his co-workers dancing on a pole. His dad left when he was about 9 years old, but the relationship wasn't even great when he was at home.
There was a lot of drinking, a lot of fights and stuff, and I definitely just clammed up, and I was afraid to speak my mind. And you know, a lot of kids who grow up in that household, they get fat, they get quiet, and sometimes they get into self-harm, or they get into all these really sad things. So I'm really happy that I found comedy, because if I didn't, I don't know where I would be.
Through his journey, his body dysmorphia would creep in and mentally stop him from participating in projects he really wanted to be part of.
YouTube Rewind always comes around
for some reason when I'm in my I'm fat phase and I don't want to be on camera. And it's really sad, and it makes me really fucking sad, because I look at it when it comes out and it's like every YouTuber's in it and it's all epic and everybody's all excited, and here I am looking at it thinking oh, I missed out because I fucking hate myself.
And these themes have been recurring in his videos from the beginning. Even in the early days when he did sketches, some of the stories were an embodiment of his life. He has made some mistakes that he has apologized for. He opened up about his sexuality. It's almost like reality TV, but there is no script and no producer telling him what to do. And it's this realness that people love. Recently, his content has been reaching highs again, and I suspect this is why. He did a series about confronting people from his past, unrequited love, his first love, his dad. All these were just stories and sketches, but now he's brought them to life. This is what I think separates a YouTuber from reality TV. TV shows end, movies end, but Shane's channel isn't just that. Listening to Shane is like listening to one of your friends, and he's made you care.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
That's the end of the video. I hope you guys liked it. Stay psyched.